Good morning, students. Unit number 4, lesson number 2, The Luncheon. William Maugham, who was a distinguished British playwright, novelist, and short story writer. He was among the most popular writers of his era and reputedly the highest paid author during the 1930s. His work is characterized by a clear, undaunted style and a shrewd understanding of human nature. A most delightfully humorous narrative, The Luncheon, is a slice of life story about Maugham's luncheon date proposed to him by a woman whom he hopes is a supporter of his art. Students, it is a very humorous story. 100% you will laugh when you will listen the story. The writer, who was living in a small apartment in Paris, he was earning barely enough money to make both ends meet. The lady wanted him to give her luncheon at Foyot's, an expensive restaurant. When the lady and the writer met, she ordered some of the most expensive dishes available. The writer was terribly worried about whether he had enough money to pay the bill, and the lady ate different type of menus, and due to it the writer was in trouble. 20 years earlier, the writer was earning barely enough money. The writer thought that he could stand her a modest luncheon. The lady said to the writer she never ate anything for luncheon. However, she ended by eating about 6 things. Students, first the lady said to the writer she does not like to eat so many things while taking the lunch. But first she ordered caviar fish, then salmon fish. After eating fishes, she said she would like to eat ice cream. She would like to take coffee. Then she said she is interested to take peach. Peach means the juicy fruit. Students, when the writer entered into the hotel, he had not information about it. Students, she ended by eating about 6 things, some of which were very expensive. And yet she insisted till the end that she never ate more than one thing for luncheon and advised him against filling his stomach with a lot of meat when all he had eaten was one small mutton chop. The writer was finally left with a whole month before him and no money in his pocket. Students, whatever the money which was into the pocket of the writer, all the money which was spent by him on the lunch, and that's why he became very unhappy. He could not forget this incident, and when he met her, means that lady, after 20 years, now she had become very fat and weighed near to 21 stone. And students, here the writer was telling to us this made the writer feel that though he was not a vindictive man, but he had got his revenge. Students, in this lesson, the writer has used a lot of humorous things. The writer takes the woman to an expensive restaurant. He was surprised when he saw the high prices on the menu. But the lady told him, I never eat anything for luncheon, and I never eat more than one thing. The writer became very happy that he thought now he had to pay less amount of money into the hotel. After stating this, ironically, the woman eats some of the most expensive things. For example, caviar and salmon fishes, ice cream, coffee, peach. Looking at it, the writer decided not to take the lunch, and he decided to eat only mutton chop. When he decided to eat, the woman said to the writer that the writer likes the heavy lunch and tells him that he should follow her example and don't eat more than one thing. She said that she would eat an asparagus. Students, the lesson is very humorous. First, the lady said she is not interested to take the lunch. She does not like to eat more than one thing. But when they entered into the hotel, she ordered related to different types of menus: fishes, ice cream, coffee, fruits, and here the writer was surprised because the writer was not the richest person.